All right, example one, given triangle ABC where C is 102.3, B is 28.7, and side B is 27.4 feet. Find the remaining sides. So what you can do if you want, there's the benefit, I think, in a lot of cases to drawing a diagram. And if you can draw it nice and as accurate as possible, it's always better. And then side B is 27.4 feet. Call that B. This is side or angle A. This is side A. And this is side C. So again, the first thing I'm going to do is we've got two angles. Let's find the third one. So A is going to be 180 minus 102.3 plus 28.7. And that comes out to be 49 degrees. All right, next let's move on to finding, we'll go with side C. Now, when we're doing the law of sines, notice it's built off of ratios of a side to the sine of its angle. And because there are four quantities, A and angle A, B and angle B, we need to know three of them in order to solve a problem with the law of sines. So we're looking for a side and angle where we know both of those. That tends to be the kind of the foundation piece for every law of sines problem in this example. Okay, we're going to use the 27.4 over the sine of 87. We're going to use it to find side C, and then we're going to use it again in just a few minutes to find side A. So let's put side C over the sine of angle C. Now in this case, we're solving for C. So some of you may look and say, well, let's cross multiply. You can certainly do that. But since right here, C is the only thing on the same side is this division by the sine of 103. So we can just multiply by the sine of 102.3 to get rid of that and do the same thing on the other side. So C is 27.4 times the sine of 102.3 divided by the sine of 28.7. We'll figure out what that is in just a second. Down here, now we're going to go to angle A. And again, I'd like to, if possible, avoid using the 49 degrees just in case there's an error, but I think here it's unavoidable. Same deal, just multiply by the sine of 49 to cancel that out. So A equals 27.4 times the sine of 49 over the sine of 28.7. I would suggest that you go ahead and pause the video now, take a few seconds to plug these in and try them. I'm just going to go ahead and give you the answers. C comes out to be 55.75 and A comes out to be 43.06. Number two, a pole tilts toward the sun at an 8-degree angle from the vertical. So really, I guess what you could say is, let's start off with drawing a vertical line. And our pole is 8 degrees off the vertical. So this is 8 degrees here. Tilting towards the sun, so we'll draw our sun here. It casts a 22-foot shadow, so shadows are the other direction than the sun. So the shadow is over here on the ground, and this is a right angle, and this is 22 feet here. The angle of elevation from the tip of the shadow out here to the top of the pole up here, that angle is 43 degrees. How tall is the pole? We'll call that P for the pole. So we can see here that we have a triangle that is not right. This angle here is the 90 plus the 8, or 98 degrees. So that's the angle we're going to be using. So in order to do that, I need a side angle combination, and I don't have any. I have the 43, but I'm looking for side P. I have the 98, but we don't know what that other side is. But I have the 22 foot, but I don't have the angle opposite. But we can find that angle. So 180 minus 43 plus 98 gives us 39 degrees. So this angle here is 39. So then that becomes the defining ratio here of 22 to the sine of 39 equals P to the sine of 43. Again, I would suggest pausing it, solving it. The P comes out to be 23.84 feet. Okay. Now, there's no simple way to check it. I mean, there are programs online that you can plug the information in and do it. All I can say here is that this is 39 degrees. That's the smallest angle in the triangle. Therefore, it's across from the smallest side. So 43, which is the middle side, should be larger than 22 feet. So 23.84 seems a little small, close to 22 feet, but in this case here, it is correct. All right, I'm going to move on to another video to explain this ambiguous case, and then we will look at some more examples.